United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good evening, everyone. Public comment. Do we have anyone here for public comment tonight? Bill.
From Webster Street, Byfield. I just wanted to let you know that I submitted a citizen's petition to add an article to the warrant for the annual town meeting. And I'll talk about it a little bit. It's to see if the town will accept Massachusetts General Law, Chapter 59, Section 5C1/2. That's the Massachusetts General Law that will provide an additional real estate exemption for taxpayers who are disabled veterans or Purple Heart recipients. This is something that actually Select Board member Jerry Heavey brought up in March of 2021.
Thank you for attributing it to me. I appreciate that, Bill.
Well, it's reality. There are 309 veterans who identify themselves on the town census in Newbury. The assessor's office says that 53 veterans and the surviving spouses are qualified for Chapter 59 today. Okay, and there are certain criteria you have to have. You have to reside in a domicile. You have to have a honorable discharge, so on and so forth. So it's pretty concrete. Like in fiscal year 2022, the abatements for those people were like $49,000. Okay, and the state reimbursed the town $40,500. So from the town not getting the real estate taxes was about $8,000, $8,000 or $9,000. So I did a lot of research. I wrote this citizen's petition, but I want to tell you tonight, I want to retract it. I don't want it to go in front of the town meeting as a citizen's article, so to speak. I'd rather have it come from the select board. And I talked to the town administrator, and she told me that she and you, Dana, are working on this project. So what I'd propose to do is make sure you get the package of the research that I submitted. Yep. Okay? You can use that, and if there's any chance of me helping to collaborate that with you, I'd be glad to do that.
I'll certainly put you on board. No, I mean, seriously. And I just want to add a couple of points about the citizens petition versus it coming from the town and going on the warrant. I think that, one of the things that I would like to show is that our government is also on board with trying to accomplish this with our veterans. I think that that's just a big piece of puzzle as the citizens wanting to be on board with it also. That's all I can say about that.
Right. And also, I came to realize that petition sent in by a citizen does not go through the normal vetting through the town council. And I wouldn't want to present this at town meeting and have some legality say you can't do it. So if it's done this way, like I propose, it'll be vetted correctly, and it's a better chance to indicate the town's appreciation to disabled veterans and their surviving spouses. Thank you.
Thank you.
I think that's great synergy right there. That's great. That was good, Dana. Awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks, Bill.
Anyone else for public comment tonight? All right, seeing none, we'll move on. Do we have any board or committee reports? Okay.
Just the ones that are listed that Alicia signed.
Yeah, Alicia signed the VW 23-07 for Amazon, the VW 23-08 for North of Boston Legal Ads, and PR 23-07 for Julie O'Brien. Under grants, gifts, and donations, we have none. No public hearings. We have some appointments. Courtney Boudreau, Recreation Committee, 1-year term. I'd entertain a motion.
Motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
Okay. Hi, Courtney. Hi. You want to come up and just tell us about yourself real quick? Have you had a chance to meet the Recreation Committee?
I have, yes.
Okay,
I went to
good.
2 of their meetings.
Good.
Just as a guest. So my name's Courtney Boudreau. I live at 102 Elm Street. I've been there for 5 years. And I actually inquired on social media about if there was going to be a playground happening at Central Street, just to see if anybody answered. And somebody referred me to the rec committee and said they were working on a possible project, and like, why don't you join the rec committee? So I thought, well, I've never done anything, town-wide. So I figured I talked to Celine Muldowney about kind of the process, and she was like, why don't you come and be a guest at the meeting and kind of see what it's like. So I did, and I think, I'm a young mother and with a young family in Byfield, Newbury, and I think it would be a fun thing to be a part of, because they talked about a lot of locations and things that I was thinking, well, I go there a lot and I walk there a lot, and so it's really cool to kind of be a part of the town.
Excellent.
Excellent.
All right, well, thanks for your willingness.
Sure.
Motion to accept?
Yeah.
Is that what you want?
Yep.
Good. Second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Congratulations, thanks. Okay, we have a Shellfish license renewal, Paul Thistlewood. I'd entertain a motion.
Motion to accept.
Second.
Okay. All those in favor? Oh, do you guys?
Well, he's here.
Okay, all right.
Would the August Shellfish Commissioner like to speak?
Okay. Yeah, and basically, the terms for 2022, right?
Yeah.
So this would be for a 2022 renewal. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right, thanks.
Thanks, guys.
And thanks for everything you've done.
Thank you.
We have Kevin Barry,
Karen.
Karen Barry, election worker, 10/11/22 to 12/31/22.
Motion to accept Karen Berry as an election worker.
Is there a second?
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Now, a vote to sign the warrant for the 2022 state election.
Motion to sign warrants for the 2022 state election.
Is there a second?
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
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 We have no old business tonight. Administrators report.
I have an ARPA request from the Board of Library Trustees. They're requesting $80,000 for an emergency generator. It's both to purchase and install the generator. The Newbury Town Library is one of our polling locations, so they felt it was important that this project move forward, and they also would be willing to use it as a safe site cooling and heating center for residents as necessary.
When would you be looking for a vote on this? We'll put it on a.
Tonight, if you,
Motion to accept the library's,
Go ahead, no, sorry, I'm sorry.
then we'll get to
Let's
discussion.
do that
Yeah.
first,
Motion
yeah.
to accept the library's request for a generator for their site.
Is there a second so we can discuss?
Second.
Discussion.
I'm just curious, where's the money coming from?
ARPA.
ABBA.
Oh,
Oh,
so
it was-
it's
yeah.
gonna be ARPA funds?
Yep, it
Okay.
would be, it's a request from ARPA funds. Right now, if this project were to be approved, we'd have a balance of $293,400 left in ARPA funds. And what the board has done is we've appropriated to date a little over $1 million in human services, about $300,000 in culture and recreation, $196,000 in public safety, $88,000 in general government, and $195,000 in DPW. So you've done a nice job in spreading it out among the different functions of our government. But
Does that include installation and
it does.
it's the whole,
It's the whole thing.
and
They
it'll
will-
power the entire library?
It'll power the library, and this is just based on an estimate. They'll have to go through proper procurement, getting the 3 quotes and everything before anything is purchased.
Jerry?
Yeah, so they don't have a generator, this is not a
No.
replacement generator?
No, they don't have one.
Okay, I was wondering if it was one of the problems that the flooding caused. But it's not.
I don't think, I think that got everybody thinking about it. And especially where it's a polling location, what would happen if our power went out? How would that impact elections?
However unlikely, if we had one precinct go down during a vote because of weather or who knows what, I can't imagine what would ensue after that.
Right. I'm sure the town clerk has a plan, but
Now, the amount of money, 80,000, that's like 8 times the usual cost of a generator that I'm familiar with. I priced them recently, they're about
he
10,000.
provided a quote from SBE Inc. out of Rowley. He has 2 quotes right now. I take it back, he has 1 quote right now, and that one came in at 73,600, but their request was for 80,000. If the project's complete, if the project's approved and is completed, any balances that are available at the end may be reappropriated by the board, up until, gosh, what's the date? 2014, December 31st, 2024. 2024, I just lost a decade there. Yeah, 2024. So as these projects are completed, like one of the purchases of the vehicles, there was about $2,000 left. That balance is available for you to reappropriate.
Now, I imagine this is a propane industrial type generator, right?
I'd let you read it. I don't know.
But Jerry, that's what, they install a tank and they get up into, they get a little,
So if there's any balance money left over, it doesn't automatically go back into ARPA?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
It does, and it can
Okay.
only be appropriated by the select board.
It's a healthy generator.
yeah, 1,000 kV, yeah. 3-phase, holy moly,
Thank you.
concrete pad in place, yep.
Is it 3-phase? Yeah,
Three-phase.
that's a serious
That's a big
generator.
generator, yeah.
That would probably power the Governor's Academy.
Oh, yeah?
Just a joke.
Okay. Not sure what they have over there.
Any other comments or discussion from the board?
Nope.
Okay. All those in favor?
Aye.
Wanted to let you know that the tree warden, Tim Lamprey, is going to be having a hearing on October 31st at 7 PM. It will include both trimming as well as removal of trees, and he'll be, the legal notice may even be posted already, or it will be soon. Newbury's observing trick or treat on Monday, October 31st, 5:30 to 7:30.
So is he having a hearing on Halloween?
He is having a hearing on October 31st at
Halloween.
7 PM.
Okay.
Yep. Yep. You can trick or treat from 5:30 to 7:30 and still go to the hearing if you're interested. It won't be starting till 7.
It's kind of a, I mean, it's kind of a bad night.
Yeah, it's a bad night.
I don't pick it. So, the Household Hazardous Waste Day is still scheduled for October 15th, Saturday, October 15th. Council on Aging Open House is October 18th from 2 to 6 PM. I had a report on the citizens petition. Thank you, Mr. DeMayo, for following up on that with us. We'll have more information available to the board as the special article is drafted for inclusion in the Springtown meeting. And finally and sadly, we've received the resignation of Chief of Police John Lucy, effective December 7th, and I know the chief is here.
Hey, Joe.
One of the things being in my position as the chief of police is knowing when you've taken it as far as you can effectively and efficiently, and knowing when to pass the torch to fresher ideas and fresher thoughts. And I've come to that point. And I have a prepared little statement here I'd like to make to you folks, and I also want to be looking at the camera and addressing the folks at home. So please excuse my back when I do that. But I would like to take this opportunity to sincerely express my profound gratitude and heartfelt honor I feel in the privilege of serving the residents of the town of Newbury. I will always reflect upon my 36 years of law enforcement service, the last 24 being in the town of Newbury, with great pride, and I will always cherish that. I am especially blessed to know that the organization I care so deeply for will continue in capable and dedicated hands. The men and women of the Newbury Police Department are second to none in the profession, and I cannot stress that enough. They are second to none in this profession. I am confident that they will continue to carry on the traditions of selfless dedication and professionalism in the service of the good citizens of Newbury that you've all come to enjoy and expect. I will forever be humbled by the confidence and trust bestowed upon me by your board in the safekeeping and the health and safety and the security of the town of Newbury. Thank you very much.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you, Joe.
Thank you very much.
Again, when is it effective? December 7th?
Was it 7?
John,
It's actually my retirement.
John, you'll be coming before us, I imagine, with some sort of succession plan?
This'll be on our next agenda
Okay,
for
perfect.
discussion.
Perfect.
Whatever you folks need.
Thanks, John.
Thank you.
Hey!
That's it?
All right. Any meeting updates?
I have one. Mr. Walker and I, last week, we went to the meeting of the District Communications Committee for the school department, and Brian Forget, the superintendent, updated us. He said this year was a normal year, as normal as possible. There's no masks, there's no COVID restrictions, and the school is working on, dealing with the losses in education because of COVID, like their MCAS, the scores are down, so they're dealing with that. And it's also the first year for free kindergarten. It's completely free for kindergarten. And he spoke about the staffing. They need bus drivers and they need janitors. They're okay on the teachers staffing, but they could certainly use help in the support staff of janitors and things. And he talked about the budget, what traditional spending limits he thought they would be. And apparently, one of the schools has gotten, Triton has gotten got permission to produce the musical Frozen, which I guess is a big deal if you're a Disney fan.
I think that'll be a fun one.
Which I guess they're the only school in Massachusetts to get that honor. Yeah. So it's a big deal. It is, even if you dislike Disney. It's a big deal. Anyway,
Thanks,
Thank you.
okay.
thanks, Jerry.
Okay, we have some meeting minutes to approve. The minutes of September 27th, 2022.
Motion to approve meeting minutes.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I'm abstaining, I wasn't at the meeting, I guess. It's just, I don't know if that's the proper thing to do, but
Usually, yeah.
Yeah.
And we have warrants to sign tonight. Motion to sign warrants.
Motion to sign warrants.
Second.
Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. And I would entertain a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right, have a good night.